Hello, welcome to another Eagle6 video. I'm going to be working on this M4 Socom here, I think it is, front wide, with various Magpul furniture on it. He's asked me to fit the laylax lower there to replace this one because it's been painted previously, it will appear. What else? And then just give it a general going over and servicing and stuff. So no idea what's in it. So just going to sort of take it apart, fit this receiver, and then just give the insides a servicing and see if there's anything that needs upgrading. All right. Oh, I'm just going to do a demo. I'll get to that. So I sort of know what's going on beforehand. 350. Check the email notes. Can you let me know what else needs to be fitted to the rear firing around 330 reliably? Okay, so that's a little over then. Righty. So we'll bring that down a little bit. It's getting around 10 rounds per second, and that's on a 2000 milliamp LiPo, so a little under par there on the older rounds per second. So I think we can maybe see why that's doing that. Cool, it'll be interesting to see if we can increase that a bit. Righty, cool. I'm going to go and have a little look inside. Okay, so I'm back, and I've been inside the gun and I've reassembled it now. So as you can see on here, I've installed the laylax lower receiver, the Colt one, as requested. It's quite a nice piece of kit. There's no fitting issues at all. Goes on the retreat. So when I took it apart, I found inside, internally it was all standard, apart from it had previously installed a set of hornbill / SHS gears, and it had a normal AEG spring installed, Garda one I think. It's quite common for them to be installed. So yeah, so obviously it was getting about 10 rounds per second previously, so I think we saw a minute ago, so on the other part of the video, which is quite slow I thought, so initially rung some bells, so I wanted to see what was inside and going on. So so I installed some SHS 6mm bushings, the metal ones, because obviously it's good to replace those plastic bushings, although they last quite a while. It's good to replace for the long term. It obviously already had SHS bushings, gears installed, so yeah, I just combined those gears with those bushings, and then I left all the other parts standard. Just reshimmed it, and then installed Eagle6 spring. So I put an M90 in there originally, but it was only getting about 315. So then I swapped it to an M95, and it's now getting about 330. So yeah. Yeah, and that's all I installed. So the other parts would be the laylax locking ring was requested. So obviously that grips the back there a bit harder. It's got a non-TM specific sling mount at the back there, so I had to sort of sand it a bit and then respray it at the back there just to get a slightly better fit without it rubbing on this lower. What else did I do? I refit the motor because it wasn't getting a good fit on here, and just slightly modded the base plate just so it was not pushing so hard on the motor as well. Yeah, and then yeah, I'll just give it a quick test. What else? Oh, I also installed the Firefly hop rubber and the Prometheus flat nub. But on the standard TM barrel, I just opened up the cut in the TM barrel a little bit with a hand file. So it's getting 327. pretty consistent when I can actually get it through the hole. Oh, we want the rounds per second as well, don't we? God. Wakey wakey. Ooh. So it's gone up to 1419. Actually quoted it at 1475 earlier. It's on the same 2000 milliamp battery. So it's gone up 4 rounds per second, just over, from just reshimming it, and yeah, just slightly adjusting that motor base plate, and obviously changing from a normal AEG spring to a Eagle6 spring. Yeah, not a bad result. You could fit high-speed gears and barely get an increase like that, so that's pretty good. So I'm happy just for a little bit of basically, you know, taking it apart, putting it back together, and a decent sized increase. It also sounds different as well compared to the previous video. There we go. So yeah, so reshim, motor adjustment, metal bushings, and an Eagle6 spring, and sounds lovely again. So yeah, how it should do. So great stuff. Cool. Thank you for watching.